Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. It's now time for our Love in Separation full reading. So, this reading is going to take about 15 minutes, sometimes up to 20, where we will explore what's going on within the collective for the love in separation. First thing we always start out with is we start out with the collective energies. Spirit, what is that collective energies of love for this collective in separation? And Spirit is saying, beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities that you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So, Spirit's telling you to be wary and be observant of what it is that you're chasing, because many times the thing that you're chasing, the toxicity that you don't like, are actually toxicities within yourself that you're not willing to see for yourself. So your inner spirit, your higher self, your soul, however you want to look at it, it's manifesting that into your reality as an experience that you find distasteful. And why do you find it distasteful? It's because deeply inside you have that similar wound, and spirit is projecting it out to you. So as you get that gift of knowing what it is that you're afraid to face, start facing it and start to set the intention to heal. Okay, with that, let's get some more love energies for the collective and separation. Spirit, give me some energies from the collective and separation for today. Okay, we got a few cards here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so Spirit saying the universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. Right? Cherish your relationship, whether that's a relationship with yourself, whether that's a relationship with your pet, whether that's a relationship with your special person or your family. Just cherish what is good about it, not what's bad, but what's good. And the universe is saying your spiritual journey is just beginning. So, for many of you who are watching this read, you are starting to open up. You are starting to have a spiritual awakening. And it's time to kind of pay attention to those triggers, because those triggers are going to be what's going to show you what needs to heal to keep moving into your journey of healing. Learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other, right? And learning is something we all do. I don't care what level of your spiritual awakening you are. You're always learning, and you can learn from the person who's the least awakened, or you can learn from the person that you see as the most awakened. Each one has something, has a code, has a way of showing you something that you need to know. But Spirit's saying also sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. So a lot of us are holding on to something, an idea, an outcome, a thing, a person. And a lot of it, because we're in a separation read here, we're holding on to that person so tightly that we're blocking it. We need to let it go so the universe can do its wonderful stuff and help that person get into their healing and their spiritual awakening. And how do we do that? By leaving them alone, right? We can't focus on them because we're only responsible for what's going on within ourselves, not what's going on within somebody else. So let's get some more uh, messages around this connection we're channeling today, this connection and separation. Let's see what the cards want to tell us. The Spirit, give us some more information about this situation, this collective we're channeling today. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, ooh, those are poppers. All right, let's get, I think we've got enough on this deck here. So let's see what we have. Spirit was very chatty on this deck today. So the first thing I'm sure everybody saw is the runner, right? And your runner's trying to, and usually that's the divine masculine. And remember, divine masculine is a energy. It is not a gender. And your divine masculine is starting to get tired of running. He or she has been running for so long, they're starting to get tired. They're broken. They feel shattered about the situation. They've never felt this passion that's this intense. They knew they had a missed opportunity. They should have acted when they didn't. They were overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining, right? Because they haven't got into heal yet. They want to tell you the truth. Soul contract, the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten, right? And why won't they be forgotten? Because it's been pretty damn intense. They've been crashing and crashing through tower moments and tower moments. Although you may never see them or know of them, they have them. But there's a reunion in the future. We will always come back to each other. Let's see what other cards want to come out in this reading. So, Spirit, what else do you want to tell us within this channeled messages? What more do we need to know about this collective situation? And remember, this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate totally with you. Take what does resonate, leave the rest behind, because again, this is a collective reading. If you're looking for your own personal reading, up in the top corner, there is my price list for the summer. It's a sale. Uh, just reach out to me. I will never reach out directly to anybody for a reading. You need to reach out. If anybody does and tries to use my name, it is a scammer. Okay, so I've got reconciliation rebuild. So we have a second confirmation for a reunion. Honesty and truth, right? And we have this again. We have another uh, confirmation. I want to tell you the truth. Social media, they're keeping tabs. They're watching your every move, usually with a fake account. Right? Some of them are having some legal matters, and this is not for everybody, but some of them are having some legal matters that they need to deal with. Some of them are in third party situations where perhaps Spirit's just telling you to relax, lighten up, and party a little bit. Friends have been very bad influences, and this is on both sides, I feel, because the Divine Feminine's been getting some really bad information from their friends, as nor support, and the Divine Masculine always gets bad information from their friends. However, with this reunion, there is coming a commitment, and commitment doesn't always mean marriage or a proposal. What it means is that you're going to move to the next level of whatever you have. So if you weren't dating, perhaps it's a start of real dating, right? And so don't always take that as a marriage. A lot of people will say it's a marriage card. No, it's not. So let's get some love energies for this connection and separation. Spirit, what do the love angels want to tell us? Let's see what we have here. Spirit, what do you want to tell us from the love angels for this? We're okay, we've got 4. Let's see what we have. So we have romantic feelings, calling in your soulmate. So that reunion might actually be a union of a soulmate, somebody from a past life that is coming in to give you the justice. Finances and career, right? And this comes up a lot, and I feel it's mostly the Divine Feminines right now that are feeling this finances and career. And why are they feeling that? It's because their self-worth is so hit from this separation, the situation, that they aren't feeling worthy of making money. And we have to change that. You have to change that narrative inside your head that you are worthy. You're worthy of everything that you need. And Spirit's saying, make the effort. So let's now see what is blocking you, right? And this is a new deck that I got. I really do like this deck. Shows us what is the big energies that are blocking our connection, and whether that's to our special person, the one we have in our mind, or whether that's a blocking to, the soulmate that's coming in. So what is blocking love? Spirit, give us 2 or 3 cards. I don't want to go, this deck is huge. Well, the reasons why love gets blocked. Let's see what's coming out. Get 1 more or 2 more cards, Spirit. All right. And Spirit's saying, criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities, right? And what Spirit's saying is a lot of us are criticizing that partner, giving them that negative, evil eye, trying to make them into what they're not. And when somebody tells you to be what you're not, what do? You run away, you walk away, and that's blocking you because you're trying to mold somebody into what you believe is what you want, but that's not how it works. You need to find somebody that is what you want, that is truly who they are, that is what you want. And many of you don't even know what you want. You think you know what you want because you're in trauma response and you're chasing after things that are always ultimately going to fail, right? Being guarded. You're lonely because you're aloof. Trust others and let them in your heart because you've put so many boundaries up because you've gotten hurt so many times because you chased the wrong person over and over and over again, and you got the same result and you're wondering why. It's because you're chasing the wrong person. You need to go inside and heal. Healing will allow you to figure out what your true self wants, which then allows that true person with those energies to come in because now you know, right? And when you put too many boundaries up, right? Imagine a door with no windows, all locked up, and there's somebody out there that is perfect for what you want, but guess what? You're not letting them in because you can't see that. You see nothing but the door and its locks. Unlock the door, put a window in there so at least you can see. It's okay to have a door. A door is a good boundary, but you at least need a ring doorbell or something where you can see what's out there and have the ability to open it. And settling. Don't stay with somebody because who isn't right for you just because it's safe. And a lot of people, I'd say 80% of people are settling. They're settling for what's not in their energy, and so what do? They go out and they cheat. They do other things. They don't pay attention to that person. They live in a life of loneliness even though they're in a relationship. Because why? They settled. They really didn't understand what it was that they wanted. And then once they didn't understand what they wanted, they just got it because it was either they had money or they had something else. There was kids and they wanted kids and so many different reasons why people settle. But at the end of the day, you have to be true to yourself because ultimately it starts to fail if you don't. And now, don't take that as being a negative Nelly. It just means know yourself, go within and start to heal because once you do, you're going to find that love of your life. You're going to get to that place that is good, but you need to work on yourself, and that's why you get separated, to work on yourself, to truly understand what it is you truly do or don't like, because when you're stuck in a relationship, you're so worried about keeping that relationship going that you haven't actually understood yourself, right? And so with all this, let's see where we are inside of the journey. Each journey to romance has a very specific step to it. It's a process. So let's see what's going on in the process. Spirit, show me what's going on in the process. Where are we in this process, in this connection that we're channeling right now? And Spirit saying, right now is at the 4-4. If you're seeing 4-4 a lot, Spirit saying, trust the process. Ask, listen, and allow. You're starting that healing journey. That's why we got that spiritual awakening. So for many of you that are in this space, you're just getting into the journey. You're just starting to awaken. You're just starting to understand that, things that you thought were correct or not. And it's a confusing time, right? So let's get some messages from our higher self. This is from our future higher self. This is a new deck I got. It's got some really nice messages to see what your future higher self is saying for this collective right now, giving some advice. And the future higher self's advice for this is, we get 3 cards here. Following your heart will lead you to the right things, right? And this is what I've been saying. You have to get inside yourself, in your heart. Your heart space knows what's truly for you. Your head is telling you what everybody else has told you. It's following that programming. Your heart knows. Know that whatever decision you made, it was the right one, right? And so you're going to make decisions, and sometimes it's into this hamster wheel of karma to learn what you don't like over and over again until you finally slammed it in your head so hard that you know what you don't like and it's time to actually shift gears and stop making the same decision over again and making a new one. And when a new door opens, walk through it and begin again, right? And so this is the key to not having too many strong boundaries. Look for that door to open, walk through it, right? Use your intuition to know which of the doors that open, because sometimes it's more than one door that opens. Walk through it, and if your intuition says, go to the next door, right? Trust yourself, trust your intuition. So let's now get a timing card for this. Let's see, when's that reunion coming in? When are we gonna see that soulmate that's coming in? And some of you are going to get a soulmate, some of you are going to get a special person, some of you are going to get a twin, and some of you may get a couple different options, right? And that's what we have to look at. We just need to allow and see what our intuition tells us and spirit. So when will we start to see that energy of reunions? Let's go 2 cards here. So we've got 3 cards here. So Spirit's saying after accepting an unequal contract, and what does that mean? It means that you you've accepted a contract where the energies aren't balanced, and it's going to push you so hard that you're going to look for that balance. And then Spirit's saying autumn to 3 months later, right? And so we're just coming into autumn. So this is just around the corner, 3 months later, up to winter, right? Because that's the last quarter of the year. So with that, this is a positive read. Spirit saying, get out of this karma energy and let's get into the energy where we're going to start bringing in our special person, our soulmate, our twin, whichever that is. And with that, I thank you. Please like, follow, share, subscribe. For those of you who are watching this before the 8th of September, I am having a group healing with Angelic Spiritual Susan. It's going to be on Sunday, the 8th, around 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to focus on bringing in your abundance. It's going to have light language, Reiki. It's going to have affirmations. We're going to have meditation, cards of guidance. Should run, last one ran about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. And so this is donation based. And what we're asking is a $30 minimum donation, suggested donation of 50, and it will be recorded on Zoom. So if you can't make the live, you can actually still take advantage of all the energies, and you'll also be able to use that recording throughout the rest of the year to bring in your abundance. And for that, I thank you. Have a great day. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Cheers.